Hey everybody, this is Stephanie. I want to jump into some Halloween crafts. So what I've been thinking is I want to do a Memorydex. And I want to do quite a few. I have a collection here. This is the Hocus Pocus line by Trace Redesign. It was out, it came out last year, and pastel type of themed going on here, and I love it. And I'm so excited because there was this one that reminded me about this collection to get started. Hang on, let me pull it out. It is this beautiful, beautiful, let me get out my paper. I printed it out in vellum. So you see that it's a pink with webs. Oh, I love this paper. I went ahead and printed it out in vellum. It is in a tag shape. I may not use this tag, right now, but that's what got me started to work with this collection and kind of brought all this out. These are the stickers, the die cuts of the collection. I went ahead and started parting them into 3 different categories. I think I'm going to make up to 3 Memorydex with you guys here. So these little images here kind of have that fortune teller, palm reading. So I'm going to make a Memorydex with this. This is the next one. This one kind of feels for the traditional Halloween theme. Eek Boo. I think that's going to probably be the title. I really like the way that looks. I can definitely see that. We have a little coffin here. We have our cage for our crow. And our little book for spells of Halloween and the moon. I love that. A ton of layering. And don't forget my pumpkin. So I think that'll be a good right there, Memorydex. And then we're going to move on to the third one. It's going to be the witch theme. Turned out I'm 100% that witch. Yes. Perfect. And we got some potions in here. I love the added pink in this. And there's still the purple and the green. It's just a nice little accent. We have our witch shoe. We have our witch silhouette. We got some healing and gems and candles, moon phases, because it all depends, right, on the moon. And then this one says Your Magic. Love that book. So I got myself my little cauldron, that sounds funny. The pot, my little potions. Don't forget her cat. Every witch has a wand. Parking only. So I got all these images in this category in my broom. So that's going to go for that. And then, so these 3 are how I'm going to be making each Memorydex. Going to have a ton of layering. I'm so excited. And then I pulled this side. This is the 4th pile, which is going to be where I add in some, the 4th printable cutouts of the stickers have webs and flowers together, and I don't know which one I'm going to be pairing with what. I'm going to be pulling from this stash. So I left them here because I wasn't sure, what's going to go where. It also had something wicked, so this may be the title for the witch. I'm not sure, since I do have that other one there, and then magic inside. So, and there's still more embellishments that I didn't even cut, guys. Like, I could have used my silhouette to cut everything out, but I was supposed to do this while I was watching TV with my husband. That way I get to be in there with him. And by the time he comes home, I'm just so tired. I'm tired. So how have you guys been? I've been MIA for quite a while, and MIA. What did I say? I don't even know what I just said. Anyways, I've just been so tired because of our new routine, trying to get stuff in line. I don't know if I'm going to be using these, but these are additional sentiments that came with the, I'm 100% that witch. Maybe another crystal will help. Oh, I love that. See, that can go with that as another thing, but I just haven't cut them out. And by the time I come to that spot wherever I'm going to place them, they'll be trimmed, guys. They'll be trimmed. Anyhow, so I'm going to show you. I only have 1 die of choice for my Memorydex, but as long as you get the perfect where you want the hose to go in your little setup, then you're fine. You can have any shape, any style, any design. I've seen so many creative people. This is from the dollar store. It is a simple crate. I'm not going to color it yet. I do plan to after I get my Memorydex cards completed, so that way I can kind of see the color scheme of what I'm choosing. I'm kind of going with black, but I do like that purple as well. So these are just little like the shish kebab sticks. I just trimmed them to fit. And then I grabbed out like one of these to see where the perfect layout is. I may bring it up a notch so that way they actually kind of float on there. But for now, it works, does the job. And yeah, let's get started. Let me show you really quick before we do that. So like, you know, this is the one that I have. You can easily just cut out a square. You can round out your edges. It just has to be the same width to fit inside the, you know, the thing. And when you share or do swaps with everybody, sounds so fun. So I made some examples of how I would have, you know, like I kind of did a trimming here. It's okay. You can also do, where's the other one at? One like really big and really long. You can even do a, not the tag portion, but I was thinking maybe you can do a tag too. You know, I think that's possible. But I was thinking like a loaded envelope maybe, you know. You can just, it's sew this part right here. I even just glue it down with, this can be pattern paper and have a little pocket of embellishment goodies on there. So that's just an idea. I was going to town, guys. While I wished I was able to create, I couldn't. I hadn't been able to be in here, guys. So how have you guys been? I feel like it's been so long since I've really got to be in my craft room over the last few weeks. I'm super behind on all my projects. Today is actually the 26th of August, which is my husband and I, our anniversary, and kudos, yes, 10 years. And yeah, I wanted to have an album made for him, and I have yet to complete that. I just had a little tag flip. I was going to use the, what collection is that? Doodlebug. I already forgot what it was, but I shared it in a previous haul of these like 12 by 12 of tags, and it was like all lovey-dovey and stuff. And I wanted to make a little tag flip for like every, you know, photo from every year, and then, you know, 10 marks the spot, whatever. But Halloween came first, I guess. Oh, that's just so bad. I'll get around to it, you know. Okay, yeah. Anywho, so let's get started with the layering. Let me pull out some of the papers. Oh, and I had another idea too. Is I went ahead and printed out another paper from this collection, Hocus Pocus. You see that? Look at that. That looks so cool. I wanted to have this one at the shaker pocket. So I'm going to pull out some sequins because if, well, let's see, because if this one doesn't work, I may use another sheet. I went crazy with the vellum for two reasons. It looks freaking awesome when you print something in vellum. And then the next reason being that I didn't have any of my printer paper for a while. So I was sitting here just printing papers in vellum. Here's another one. Do you see that? Cute little, oh, amazing. Love it. I'm ready for Halloween. I'm ready for the summer weather to just go. And I'm also going to be creating on a different day an advent calendar for my boys. And so I'm going to be using a Dollar Tree frame, and I'll probably mount it on another one of these. I'll probably color it black and then just mount it like in the center portion, and I'll embellish the crate and then put these two there, and it will hang. You're going to get rid of the guts in the inside, basically the glass and the frame, and this will hang inside, kind of like the Tim Holtz frame. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look it up. Tim Holtz has a frame, and kind of like that. I was thinking of doing an advent calendar though, so it's going to look really cute. I don't know if I'll use it with this collection or something else, but yeah. Anywho, tons of projects lined up. Just don't have the time right now. So I've been getting a little restless with everything. But anywho, let me cut this out really quick. Do I want to use this one, or do I just want to use a square? I can see that. Let me cut this out really quick. This is going to be one background. I don't know which one. What should be the which one? It kind of feels like it should be the which one, right? I know, you're right. It should be, right? I'm going to probably claim the witch for this one, and I want it to be a shaker, and I want to see if I can sew it that good. I know. Yep, it should be the square one, because then that's less sewing for me to do. I'm probably going to just do white thread, so that way I can use this one, which is gold, as my main, like as an accent behind the embellishments. Yeah, I like that. And yeah, okay. Let me cut my bases out of the pattern papers. So this one I know is going to be for the witches. Let me find two more pattern papers that are going to go with the fortune teller and the traditional Halloween. before I start cutting things to size. Let's see, what colors do we have here? Oh, you can see these are like trimmed up because I was starting to make rosettes. I'm so excited to make some embellishments, and if you want to stick around, I will be sharing that too. And I'm going to kind of try and scheme them, these embellishments, to go with what I want to use in my October daily. Alright, I'm back. I got my 3 sheets of foundation start off pages. I went ahead and with this one, even though it's like the moons are, you know, the other way. I'm okay with that because this was a traveler's notebook paper, but I'm okay because you know what? By the time we cover everything up, you're not really going to pay attention. So okay, so now I'm going to place those back there. This one's going to be here. I went ahead and went with white. The reason why I did that is because I want to see my shaker bits. Oh, before I set them up, I'm going to show you the trick as to why I'm able to use any shape. Super simple. Basically, you either know the measurements on a traditional Memorydex card, and then you basically, like, where's it at? I don't know. I went it through the die cut because I didn't bother looking them up, the measurements, and now I have like a template, and I go like this to all of my cards. It's okay if it's a hair off. Hole punch, and cut them out. And you can do this to anything then, it could become any shape. It doesn't necessarily have to be the standard. I've seen people do pockets, hearts, different circles. Honestly, it is endless. And you just want to try and, I do want mine to be straight. I don't want to have to there we go. Okay, and then voila. Perfect. And that's how you do it. I'm going to place you where you go now. Let me get these cut too. This is going to be very interesting. This may be a total fail, guys. The sewing part of, the stitching around it to make a pocket. I'm trying to be fancy. I've just recently started sewing, so by any means, I am not an expert at it, but it looks so fun that I went down that rabbit hole and want to do too. All right, now I'm going to do this one really quick here, and then I'm going to go and grab my sequins and see which one I want to use. I don't know what colors I want to pull from. I think I'm working with like so many collections this year for Halloween. It's going to be crazy. I'm gonna probably, while I'm doing my prep work for October Daily, basically my page foundations, or my foundation pages, and I'm gonna need to prep some sequins. There we go. All right, awesome sauce. You go over here. Okay, let's get that sequence out. I got my coffee here. I have like 30 minutes to do this session. Oh, so good. While my son takes his nap during the day, which is very shocking right now since he's been fighting them. So when he gets to nap, I get a craft. That's one of the main reasons why I haven't been able to craft. He's not doing his naps anymore. So, yeah. Okay, what colors do we want in this? I'm gonna kind of place it like that. Oh my god, I have ants everywhere. The droughts, it's killer. No, I don't like those. I thought I would look good. I do want more of a green, so let's try these. Yeah, I see those. Okay. What do you think? Should I do that one? What else? Does this look like the right purple or pink? Oh, yes, I love that. Should I put some black back there or gold? Oh, orange, duh. There's orange on the paper. Okay, so let's mix these guys up. What do we think? I don't know. I think we should put some gold, but I think black is gonna stick out a lot better. What do you guys think? I think black will stick out. No, you know what? I think I like the purple and the green a little more. So I'm gonna keep these colors right here. The black has enough black on this paper. So let me just put this pile in a little section. Do I have something? Do I? Stuff. Do you? Alright, these are just the embellishments that I was making, and I'm gonna place them right there. The die cuts I plan on prepping for October Daily. Okay, let me stitch this up really quick, and then we'll put it in, and then we can start with our layering. I'm so excited. Alright, I'm back with my little shaker here. Okay, so don't do what I do. Right off the bat, I thought, okay, piece of cake, piece of pie. I've been sewing quite a few things, but I started off doing it like a regular square, and I was like, I'm gonna throw it in there, and that's totally fine, right? Until I reached like the little circles, and I'm thinking like they can easily fall through. What do I do? It is so hard to sew in a circular format. Do you see that mishap? Oh my god, it was so funny when I realized I had a hiccup there. And then like after sewing it together, I started sticking the embellishments, the sequins in, and then I forgot before you sew the back paper, adhere some of the sequins on the back, so that way, you know how they, like right now they're going all down, you're not going to see them until like they shake them. If you want to have some showing, you know, when it's there on display, you know, just a thought, because I thought about that after the fact. I put two of them, and I was like, I'm not going to do this. It was, you know, tight to try and stick my fingers and glue them in, you know, try and throw them in, so I only got 2 glued, and that I'm just next time. But for the most part, I'm really happy with the way it came out. I love it so much. It matches the colors, I believe. Just match really cute. I love it. So I had fun. Learning curve, but for the most part, it's a win for me. So moving on. All right. Now that we got our bases organized there, so let me see which one I want to work with first. What vibes I'm getting. That's how we're going to do it. I think this is the one that I'm going to want to use first. Okay. So we're going to place this one right here. I'm going to place my moon first. Do you have stuff hanging off on your Memorydex? I don't know if I like that. Let's see. Only know until you try it, right? And then I'm going to place my pumpkin off to the side, maybe? I don't know. We're going to see here. Yeah, I'm going to move him aside. Yes, like this. Alright, I switched to a voiceover, and I'm going to speed up this process as I layer these stickers / embellishments along my Memorydex card. And I'm really liking the colors here and just the chunk of it by adding some foam tape behind these images. I really wanted to have this as my title, but I felt like having both of them would be just too much. So I went ahead and went with the eek, and then the sentiment that says a wee bit wicked. I did place some foam tape underneath that, and I'm going to be placing foam tape under the eek as well as under my crow, just to give it that pop of dimension that I felt like it needed. Here it is. Thank goodness for editing. This took a lot longer than I originally intended this project to be. So it was roughly about an hour, so double the time. But hey, they came out so stinking cute. I'm adding in my stars. I went ahead and decided just to keep them all there next to the moon. Now I'm going to be checking to see if this fits in my little thing here, and I'm just kind of curious to see if I can place them, if I can trim the excess. What do you guys do when you normally do a Memorydex? Do y'all trim off the excess, or I feel like I'm gonna have to for my little leaves, but I'm not too concerned with it just yet. Alright, so I'm adhering this because I really like the way it looks all together, but I really try to add this book in here too, but it doesn't really happen. I had already adhered the ink down, and so I'm just gonna call it done. And I really like the way it came out. Check it out. Oh, I go back and decide to add some, what do you call these? Winkostella, the clear glitter on my stars. And you can't really tell, but it's there, I promise. And I remember that I wanted to place a bat, and again, I keep trying to place something on that spot, but I just gotta let it go, Steph. Moving on, I am working with my shaker. It's so freaking cute, and although I cover it up, guys, like I totally do, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't, think more than once about it, because then I wouldn't probably want to fill anything up. But I still know it's there, and you can still see some bits here and there. So this is going to come out to be my my witch-themed Memorydex. Grabbing out all the embellishments that I picked out. Turns out I'm 100% that witch. I love that sentiment. When seeing it in this collection, I knew I was going to use it for this Memorydex card. Adding all my layers in. Every witch has to have a wand, guys, and a broom. Transportation, y'all. I'm going to add some potions there in the lower left portion, and I think that's going to complete everything here. So I'm just going to, oh yes, I do place that web behind the book just to add some layers. And then I'm going to pop up the potions, the book, the cauldron, and then I think that's it. I'm going to be placing Winkostella on the potions, the wand, and the green smoke that's coming out of the cauldron pot. And again, you cannot see that, but I promise it's there. I think you'll be able to see some of the shine in the close-ups. As I do this voiceover, if you hear any of the commotion in the background, just know it's around dinner time. My kids are home, and it's life. You saw that shine. I hope you're able to see it. Alright, moving right along to the third Memorydex card. Again, it is edited. It's sped up, I think, by 3 times, so it goes by pretty fast. This one was actually kind of easy for me. Having these bigger images, that sentiment there that says, no thanks, Ouija board. I don't even like to talk to the living. And that was perfect to help create the main focal piece for this little Memorydex layout. So I grab out some of the images. I kind of go with like a 3-tier effect with the hand, the little crystal ball, and then I'm going to be pulling out the Ouija board pointer, I guess. Yeah, the pointer. And I think I pretty much sums this up. I love the way it was just, when you get into the groove of things, the first one's kind of like the hardest and you struggle. And then as you get into it, it goes by faster and faster. That's definitely how it felt by the third one. I was just sipping through it like, piece of cake, piece of pie. I do place Winkostella on the crystal little gem portions and the crystals that are on the hand. Here it is. Some of the images are puffed up. It is the sentiment, the square or slash rectangle sentiment, the hand, and the crystal ball, as well as the Ouija picker pointer. They're all popped up, but this one came out really fast. And here is an overview of all 3. Now let's go to the real-time voiceover. Alright guys, I am back to share my Memorydex all completed. I really enjoyed making these so much that I cannot wait to do it some more throughout the month of September/October, which I will be sharing with you guys. Comment down and let me know, do you trim these or do you just make sure that they fit? I don't know if you can see the shine that I did on some of these, but I had so much fun creating these. And you can still see some of my shaker bits, so they're back there. I'm really excited about it. I cannot wait to do some more. But yeah, I hope you got inspired in some way, and if you would like to continue to see more Halloween crafts, definitely hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!